Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Ten Hag spoke out on striker search and Anthony Martial's future at Man United. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has said that Anthony Martial remains part of his plans next season, despite the club's ongoing search for a new striker. Martial had a disappointing 22-23 campaign with the Red Devils. He contributed 9 goals and 3 assists, but missed a staggering 29 games due to injuries. The Frenchman has just returned to team training after a hamstring injury layoff, and speaking in a press conference, Ten Hag admitted that a fit striker is essential for winning trophies. He said, "Today he was in the team training, so that is really helpful. And yeah, of course, when you have a player in a squad, you expect that he is available, and then the players have to take the responsibility to be available. But when he is not, I have to deal with the situation, and we show that we also then can be successful without that striker. But yeah, of course, it's more easy when you have that striker in your team because I think every club who wins big trophies has scoring abilities in that team." When asked about Martial's future at the club, the manager added that he is a brilliant football player with all round attributes and hopefully he can stay fit for the whole season. He replied, "We need a good squad and Anthony Martial is a brilliant football player and so he will help us. He scored goals and also in other areas of football like pressing, in possession, combinations. He is a great player and yeah, let's hope he will be fit and he stays fit." Ten Hag has already admitted that the club are trying to pursue a new centre forward. When pressed on the topic, the Dutch tactician said that the search is ongoing. He added, "We make progress, yeah, but you know how it works. When we have him, we will tell you." Manchester United changed transfer strategy with contract extension for Aaron Wan-Bissaka planned. When Erik ten Hag took over Manchester United, the right-back position was faced with the most uncertainty. Fast forward 1 year, and it looks like the most secure position in the current squad, with two quality options competing for starting honours. The Mirror report that this has prompted a change in a transfer strategy for United, with Aaron Wan-Bissaka soon to follow in Diogo Dalot's footsteps by getting his contract extended. United have long been linked with Denzel Dumfries, Ten Hag's fellow countryman, as they sought to upgrade the right-back position with a player who fits his style of play. Now they have moved on from him. However, last season, Diogo Dalot put in some great performances to secure his United future by signing a new contract. Then, Wan-Bissaka came in from the cold post the Winter World Cup to show an improved attacking game and forced his way into the first team picture again. His stock has risen to such an extent that in the current preseason he has become the first choice right back over Dalot. With his contract expiring in 2024, United are likely to trigger the option to extend his deal by a year, making it run until 2025. The club can then engage in extension negotiations with the defensive maestro with a more secure position in the market. It's a far cry from last summer, and even in January 2023, when Wan-Bissaka was one of the players on the chopping block. The right-back position is firm evidence of how flexible Ten Hag can be when it comes to his mind being changed. This pivot in a transfer strategy brought about by the star turn of two out-of-favor options is a testament to the players' willingness to improve and the coaching staff's ability to maximize their talent. It might have saved the club north of £30 million in the transfer market. Charlie Savage explains why he left Manchester United to sign for Reading. Charlie Savage says he is glad to have stepped out of his comfort zone at Manchester United and is glad he did not stay too long. Reading launched the signing of Manchester United prospect Charlie Savage at the end of last week, with the young midfielder ending a long association with the Red Devils. Savage has explained in a new interview with Reading's official website that he felt the time was right for him to leave and go and play regular football. He said, I had a couple of years left on my contract at United, but I didn't want to get too comfortable. I wanted to come out here and test myself. I really enjoyed the challenge of League One last season. We found it tough at times, but I played pretty much every game for Forest Green, and Duncan Ferguson helped me a lot. I got more than 1,000 minutes under my belt after joining in January, which was an invaluable experience for me. Savage explained that he recognizes Reading's track record of developing young talent, with Michael Ollis earning a big move to Crystal Palace in 2021. He added, as soon as it came up, I was begging United to let me speak to Reading and get it done. The 20-year-old midfielder regarded a permanent move being preferable to a loan and was pleased to end on a high by captaining Manchester United in the second half of the win over Leeds in the pre-season. Describing it as an amazing moment, he said, it was a great ending to a fairy tale story for me. I think it made leaving that little bit easier. Manchester United are interested in signing Joao Felix. Manchester United are reportedly interested in signing Atletico Madrid forward Joao Felix. According to Portuguese outlet O Jogo, the Red Devils are one of the clubs keeping tabs on his situation. Felix openly admitted his preference to join Barcelona. However, the report states that the Catalan club have other priorities. Xavi is keen on signing Manchester City's Bernardo Silva. This could represent a great opportunity for United to swoop in and get their man. Erik ten Hag is looking to bolster his attack with strong links to Atalanta's Rasmus Hojlund. Felix would be a great addition to United's front line, offering a unique skill set. He is a versatile player who can operate in various attacking positions. The 23-year-old is capable of playing as an attacking midfielder, second striker, or even as a winger, making him extremely valuable. Despite his tough season at Chelsea, Ten Hag will be aware of his immense quality and what he could offer to United. It's to be seen whether United make a concrete move for the Portuguese. The Red Devils are advancing in talks to sign Hojlund, with a bid expected by Thursday. Also, according to reports, the club are close to securing a deal for Moroccan midfielder Sofiane Amrabat. Manchester United in talks with Fenerbahce for Turkey international Altay Bayindir. Manchester United want to sign another goalkeeper and are keen on Fenerbahce star Altay Bayindir, according to the Daily Mail. The Red Devils staff held talks over signing the Turkey international last week as they look to bolster their options in goal. Andre Onana joined Man United from Inter Milan last week and has replaced David De Gea as manager Erik ten Hag's first choice. However, the Old Trafford club are set to lose Dean Henderson permanently, with the Englishman set to join Nottingham Forest. Luton Town are also keen on Tom Hitton, and the former Burnley star has revealed he wants to talk to Ten Hag about his future as he craves regular action. Man United need a new goalie as their cover and Bayindir has impressed them. The 25-year-old would cost them around £5 million, but whether he wants to join a club where he is not guaranteed the starting berth remains to be seen. Ajax are also keen on the Fenerbahce star, while the Super League club are preparing for his potential exit and have identified Dominik Livakovic as his replacement. The 6 feet and 6 inches goalie played in 40 games across all competitions last season, keeping 14 clean sheets and helping his club land the Turkish Cup. Bayindir has played 142 games for Fenerbahce since joining them from Ankara Gucu in 2019 and boasts huge experience and quality. However, landing him could prove tricky for Man United, and they are still interested in snapping up Urawa Reds and Japan international goalie Zion Suzuki. Sofiane Amrabat has said yes to Man United transfer club will focus on exit first. Manchester United have received a huge boost in the pursuit of Fiorentina midfielder Sofiane Amrabat, according to journalist Alfredo Padula. The Red Devils are currently prioritizing the transfer of Atalanta striker Rasmus Hojlund, and it has been reported that they are reluctant to pay more than 70 million euros for him. However, they are also making progress over Amrabat. Padula claims that there has been constant contact with the player, and he said yes to the transfer yesterday. United will now focus on departures before making an approach for him. A deal could be agreed for a base price of 22 to 25 million euros plus bonuses to meet the 30 million euros price tag. There is no definitive agreement in place, but United are inching closer to the player's signature. The Morocco international was keen on moving to the Spanish La Liga earlier this summer, amid interest from the likes of Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. However, there has been no offer from either club thus far. Barcelona have financial problems, while Atletico have reportedly cooled their pursuit. It was recently reported that United are the only club showing serious interest, and they have now convinced the 26-year-old into joining them. The transfer figure is definitely affordable, but the hierarchy may first focus on a couple of midfield exits before spending on the Utrecht graduate. Fred has been widely fancied to head for the exit door, and he could be sold for 12 million euros. Donny van de Beek could also make way, having recently admitted that his future could lie elsewhere. He was an unused substitute against Arsenal. The departure of the duo should provide United with the funds to purchase Amrabat, who should be excited to reunite with manager Erik ten Hag. The defensive midfielder made his first team debut under ten Hag at Utrecht. They have had a strong relationship over the years as a result. Man United is sticking to their guns on Hojlund fee out of Kane race. Manchester United are adamant about not paying more than £60 million for Atalanta striker Rasmus Hojlund, according to the Telegraph. The Italian outfit value their star striker at £86 million, but United are refusing to meet their outrageous demand. The report further claims that the Red Devils seems unlikely to get back into the race for Harry Kane due to the £100 million price tag. UEFA rules permit clubs to spend only 70% of their total revenues plus the profit from any player sales on transfers and wages. Due to the restrictions, United are reluctant to go even £10 million over the capped figure. The Red Devils have been abysmal in the transfer window for a decade. They overpay for their target and offload their players at a discount. Their budget for this summer is about £120 million, and they have already spent £99 million on Mason Mount and Andre Onana. The sales of Alex Telles and Anthony Elanga are expected to drive up their transfer kitty by £20 million. Eric Bailly is already on the transfer market, while there are big question marks over the futures of Fred, Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire. United must not pay more than £60 million for Hojlund. From governance and business perspectives, the 20-year-old is at the start of his career. He has shown a lot of potential, but is still a raw talent. He has scored 10 goals in 34 matches for Atalanta and 6 goals in as many appearances for Denmark. The sample size to judge Hojlund is not too big, and United must refrain from meeting unfair valuations. Ten Hag shortlisted Kane as his top transfer target at the start of the summer, but United cannot afford to get into the bidding war with Bayern München. Eintracht Frankfurt's Randal Kolo Muani and Ajax's Mohamed Kudus are other options for United if they are priced out of a move for Hojlund. Fabrizio Romano clarifies Harry Kane Manchester United transfer report. Fabrizio Romano has clarified the situation with Harry Kane and Manchester United amid report that a transfer could be back on. Speaking on his official YouTube channel, Romano has insisted that Man United are not back in for Kane at the moment, with a deal too expensive for them, even if their manager Erik ten Hag is a big fan of the England international. Romano insists United's focus for the moment is on signing Atalanta striker Rasmus Hojlund instead. and one imagines the Danish youngster is certainly a more realistic target than one a star player from a Big Six rival. Kane would undoubtedly be a huge signing for United if they could pull it off, but it's hard to imagine this being realistic, with Bayern München surely more likely. Spurs are never easy to negotiate with, and they tend to sell their stars abroad rather than to Premier League rivals, with Luka Modric and Gareth Bale both moving to Real Madrid for big money in the last decade or so. German champions Bayern München are reportedly keen on signing the player, but a report from Football Insider claims that the England international would prefer a move to Manchester United. The 29-year-old is well settled in the Premier League and he could make an immediate impact at Manchester United. It remains to be seen whether the Red Devils can fend off the competition from Bayern München for his services. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.